all right. Woo! We're back at it, guys. What is going on? It's Brando here, and if you have not guessed it already, this is the 5th and final video in the training series, and I just want to take a second to congratulate you. Yes, you sitting right there, whether you're watching this on your phone, your friend's computer, your laptop, wherever you are right now watching this, congratulations, because most people do not actually complete the things that they start. So the fact that you're here and you're watching the last training video in this series that we've been a part of over the last couple emails, that just shows me that you are a certified badass. So you should definitely give yourself a pat on the back, and we're going to dive right into it. So what is it that we're talking about today? What is the last training video going to pertain around, and why do you want to pay very, very close attention? Well, what we're going to be talking about and what I'm going to dive into in just a minute here momentarily is the heartbeat to building a internet-based business with leverage and actual freedom online. All right, how to actually not only just become the hunted instead of the hunter, being able to, the whole goal by the end of this video, have a game plan for like the next 90 days that you can apply to your business right here, right now, to go from where you are to where you want to be. Whether that's quitting your job, whether that's being able to spend some more time with your family, with the income, the extra income that you bring in from your business, whether it is to just, you know, be able to travel more, be able to buy that car that you've been wanting for such a long time, or put a down payment on a house, being able to actually know step by step exactly how to build momentum on the internet. And that's what we're going to be talking about. So if you're ready, make sure you got your favorite beverage. I've just got a cup of water here. And let's dive into it, guys. How's that sound? All right, so what I want to do first and foremost is just wipe this page. I just wanted to put it here so you guys can kind of re-jog your memory on what vehicle, engine, and fuel are, because we did cover this in great detail. And if you missed any of the training videos, make sure you message me back the email that I sent you to watch this last one, and I'll be more than happy to send them your way just so you can rewatch those videos. But that said, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clear this, and let's talk about the heartbeat to building a business online, to create a celebrity authoritativeness in the marketplace where hordes of people just start coming to you and you don't even know where they're coming from. They just want to spend money with you. And this is ultimately, guys, how you create a cash flow, your own personal ATM. You write your own checks. You know, this is how you can walk away from that job in the next 90 days. You can have that time back with your kids, or have that time back to do what you really enjoy, what you're passionate about. All right? So what does it come down to? Well, the big secret here is, and I want to make this a little bit bigger, so let's go 150. And yes, I know some of you guys were making fun of me in the DMs, direct messaging, that I'm using Microsoft Paint. But hey, you know, I like it. It's simple. So if you don't like it, it's too bad. All right? But it comes down to, guys, the heartbeat to building a business online is your list. Okay? And I've talked about it briefly in the last couple training videos, but I want to go over in detail, and I want to get a little bit specific because not a lot of people talk about this, and the people that are applying this in their businesses, who are leveraging it the same way that I'm going to share with you guys, and the same way that I leverage it, they never have to worry about, you know, doing paid ads later on down the road. All right, which is really cool when you can get to a point in your business where you don't have to pay for marketing, because the marketing itself is so taken care of, because you have such a brand that everyone knows who you are, and you're kind of like viral out there on the internet. When you're at that point in your business, I mean, magic. It's just absolutely magic as to what you can do, and it's transformational. And everyone should want to get to that point in your business, no matter the business you're involved in, or, you know, if you guys do decide to use and leverage the same offers that I use by the end of this video to start a business and get moving. But that said, the heartbeat to building a business online, guys, is your list. It's not just a list of random contacts that don't know who you are, that you bought emails from. You know, you can actually go out there on the internet and you can buy other people's emails, and if you're not aware of this, you know, you probably are, because we've all experienced, you know, the random person who emails us in our inbox who we don't know who the hell they are, but they're emailing us an offer or how to get rich quick, and you really don't know how that person got your information. So it goes straight to spam, or you delete it and you kind of block them. Those are people who bought your email addresses from somebody else online, all right? Somehow somebody collected your email address, maybe you don't remember it, and they sold it to another person. Now, building a list that way, if you're buying other people's emails, it doesn't work. Why is that? Because to have your list, which is the heartbeat to building a business online, it has to be a list of contacts that have responsiveness and rapport with you, that like, know, and trust you. Do you think you can build trust and rapport and relationships with emails that you bought? No. Absolutely not. That is why I don't encourage you guys to waste money or time on that kind of crap, because that's exactly what it is. It is crap. You see, to build your heartbeat to your business, a list of contacts that like, know, and trust you, the most ethical way to do it, all right? The big secret of how to do it is doing exactly what Walmart does. What I'm getting at here, guys, is Walmart has multiple different stores all around the world. And I'm just going to draw little circles here. Think of the circles as little Walmart locations all around the world: Canada, United States, Europe, New Zealand, Australia, Russia. Like, you got Walmart all over the place. Okay, so the big question is, you know, if Walmart got a store taken away or Walmart added a store, would that increase their revenue? Absolutely. If they added another store, put another store out there, they would increase their revenue. Maybe not by a ton, because they're already a multi-billion, maybe even $1 trillion corporation. All right, I know their revenue is hundreds of billions of dollars every single year. All right, so they're a huge corporation, but they have relationships with people who like, know, and trust them because they are a global brand. Walmart started out as one store, right? They didn't just all of a sudden magically have multiple locations, hundreds of thousands of locations all around the world. They didn't, okay? They started out with one store, and then people started going to that store. And then once that was successful, they moved on and they opened up another store, another location. Then when that was successful, they opened up another one. And people started to go there and started to build a relationship and connection with Walmart because of their prices, because of their inventory, because of the quality of their products. All right, does this make sense? So how does this wrap back to your list? Well, with your list, how you build responsiveness with your list in an ethical way where you become a celebrity authority without being a guru, without being a tech person, just being you, all right, who you are, is you leverage social media, all right? So with your list, you have multiple distribution chains, okay, where you're connecting with people and building relationships with people. So I'll erase that, or I'll just leave that there. So what do I mean by that? Well, simply this, guys. Hold on a sec. I just want to make this a little bit smaller. All right. So what I mean by this is we have Facebook over here. Okay. So we have Facebook over here. We have Twitter over here. We're just going to put most social medias that are popular down here. We have Instagram. All right. And we have YouTube. Now, when you're building your list, remember, your list is an email contact database. How do you build your list? You collect people's name and email from your marketing, all right? From your marketing. So when you're going out there and you're doing like the free YouTube marketing that I taught in the last video, when you put out content out there, you want to collect an asset from that content. You don't just want people to read your blog post or look at your Instagram account. You want to people who are interested in like your niche or your business or your offer, you want to attract those people to you and be in communication with them. And that is where you would send them to a capture page, which, if you guys remember, is a page that looks like this. Okay, it's a page that looks like this where people enter their name and email. Okay, and how do people get to a capture page? Well, they find you on Facebook, they find you on Twitter, they find you on YouTube. Okay, whatever you decide to create content on and master first. And then from the content you start creating, and remember, the content you're creating is value. It's not pitching. So as an example, let's say hypothetically, this is a diamond pen with 14 karat gold on it, or 24 karat gold, and it has diamond bezels all over it, and it costs $1,000. So if this is my product, I didn't create it, but I'm reselling it as like an affiliate, and I get paid like $500, so 50% commission on the sale of this pen, I wouldn't go out there on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube, and always just talk about the pen. I wouldn't do that, and I wouldn't say, oh, hey, buy this pen, and I just like worship this pen. That's pitching people. No, what I would do is I'd ask myself, who is this pen really for? All right, who is this pen really for? Well, it's probably for entrepreneurs or people who can afford, $1,000 pen and would spend that much money. And then I think about the people who spend that much money. Ask questions. When you have an offer, ask questions as to who your audience is, and then you cater to that audience. All right, you cater to that audience, creating content that audience would be interested in. Not about pens. You create content that the audience is interested in on social media. Okay. And then once you do that on social media, you can link back in your description, in your bio, to your capture page where you collect their name and email, okay? And then they get on your list. As you guys can see, these are people who are on my testing list. So 47 subscribers today. Yesterday was 42. I had 2 people unsubscribed today. And on this test account, I only have 2,751. I started this test account back in January, the beginning of January. And it's been going good. And I had 3 complaints on my last email that I sent, but the response rate it's crazy. Most people industry wide, when it comes to online business, when they send out emails, they don't get 20% or 26%, right? They don't get that. If you look here, let's look at it's 22, 27, 26. Most people industry-wide are getting 5% open rates, 10% open rates because they're pitching people. You got to lead with value. All right, so what am I sending these people? I'm sending them back to my YouTube, my Twitter, my Facebook to build responsiveness with them, because if you guys look back at the picture here, when you're building your list, okay, when you're building your list, let's change the color to orange. When you're building your list, okay, and I know this is messy, but bear with me, this will make so much sense here in a second. You'll have an aha moment. Trust me on this. When you're building your list, you're going to start with one core marketing strategy to build that list, to get people to a capture page, to collect their name and email, so you can start emailing them, they can start emailing you, and you can start building that relationship with them. All right. So what are you going to pick? Well, you guys could do the YouTube free video marketing that I taught last training series, and you could master that, all right, and start putting out videos out there that you're passionate about, that you're interested in, to cultivate a list, okay? And then once you have that list, what you can do, okay, so once you master one form of marketing, whether you decide to master YouTube first, or Instagram, or Twitter, or Facebook, you want to start with one first and master that till you start getting people on your list. Okay, you don't want to try and test out everything in the beginning, because you try everything, you try to become a master of all, you become a master of none. But once you start mastering one of these strategies, okay, and you don't have to do free content, you can do paid advertising on YouTube and Facebook, and we do teach that a part of the team. If you decide to personally work with myself, we do teach paid marketing. I do teach all that stuff, okay, so you don't have to do free content, which can take up a lot of time. All right, but once you master one content strategy and you start getting a list, okay, you start generating a list of contacts, and I'm going to share with you guys what do I mean with these circles down here. But you start doing that, what you can do is you can send out emails to your subscribers. So if we go back here, alright, so if we go back here, as you guys can see, my total subscriber, people on my list, real human beings, okay, 2,752. Imagine 2,752 people coming to you in a 2-month period of time, requesting more information about what you're doing, your offers, your business, and you as an individual. They're coming to you. You're the hunted, not the hunter. Imagine having 48 people to 50 people to 60 people every single day asking for information about your products, your services. Imagine that. Do you think you'd be able to make money? All right, absolutely. But what you want to do is when you email these people, you want to always have them connect with you on social media, like add you on your Facebook, add you on your Twitter, add you on your main YouTube channel. Why is that? Because what you start to do is build authoritativeness in the marketplace. What do I mean by that? Well, once you start cultivating your list, all of a sudden you're going to get a group of followers on your social media. So on Facebook, you're going to have like 5K, so 5,000 followers. On Twitter, you'll have maybe 2,000 followers. On Instagram, maybe you'll have 500 followers. All right. On YouTube, maybe you'll have 7,000 followers. So now you have a way and means of connecting with these people on social media, which is a huge deal because not that many people actually do it out there. All right, not that many people actually link back to their main social media, most of them, like their Facebook, their Twitter, their Instagram, their YouTube, because they don't know how to actually build responsiveness, because most of the content they're pitching is just pitches. It's not value-based content. It's not them as a human being, okay? But what it allows you to do is build a deeper rapport with those people, okay? So let's say on your main email list, so your email list equals like, you know, let's say 10,000 contacts. So you have 10,000 people on your email list. You guys see that? But those 10,000 people, because you keep sending them emails and you give them value, they start adding you on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and YouTube, and you start cultivating a following on social media. And that's huge, right? Because social media is for connecting with people. It's for socializing. All right, it's for building relationships. And in today's digital age of technology, if you are not leveraging social media and building a following on them, you, my friend, are missing out. And you should look at social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, all right, all these different platforms as distribution centers. You know how Walmart has different distribution centers? They have not one Walmart, but they have multiple Walmarts out there. It allows them to expand their influence to where they now have a celebrity authoritativeness in the grocery marketplace. They are the king of kings when it comes to groceries and good prices and competing with other competitors. That's why it's hard for, you know, mom and pop grocery shops to stay afloat, because Walmart is right down the street and they go out of business every time because Walmart has built their brand. So when you learn to do that, you then build your own brand. Does that make sense, guys? Is that cool? Is that badass? I think that's absolutely badass. And now it's just a matter of building your list. That is literally the first step to take right now. All right, is to build a list. So do you guys see how this is literally the lifeline, the bloodline to your business? All right, does it make sense? I really do hope it actually does. And honestly, like I said before, in order to build a business, guys, you have to have a vehicle. You have to have an offer. All right? You have to have an offer. You have to have a marketing system. You have to have your engine, which is a marketing system. What is a marketing system again? Well, it's something that alleviates pressure and technicality out of your life. Like if you can do advertising and you can run advertising in the background, that's a marketing system. All right? You pay for advertising, $500 for ads, all right? And then you get a return of, let's say, $1,000. Okay, well, you keep feeding your advertising. If you could put into ads, you know, $100 a day, and every time you put in $100, it pays you $300, how many times would you spend money on ads? All right, does that make sense? So that's a method of a marketing system. That's part of a marketing system. Having a capture page. Like I said in one of the videos, I didn't create this capture page, guys. I'm not a technical website guy, okay? But you need to have a capture page. It's essential to collect a name and an email to build a list of contacts that like, know, and trust you. And then you have to have a way to contact people and follow up with people who enter their name and email. All right? Do you think every single day I'm sitting here on the computer emailing personally, taking my time and emailing personally 48 and 50 new people every single day? Or do you think I'm going to send personally 2,752 emails personally and individually every day that I want to send out an email? No, that would take forever. I can't do that. You need to have an automated process in place, a marketing system and process in place. All right? To build that list of contacts, to cultivate that relationship so that you can get people to add you on your Facebook, on your Twitter, on your YouTube, all right? And if you don't have those social medias, go create them. And a good example of this, all right, someone who I look up to, you guys may have heard of him before, is Gary Vaynerchuk, all right? Gary Vaynerchuk does it amazingly, okay? So if you go to Gary Vaynerchuk's website, amazing entrepreneur. Look, he's got a blog here. All right. Do you think Gary Vaynerchuk created this blog? All right. Do you think he's a technical guru that took the time out of his day, all right, to set up this website? No. Setting up a website doesn't make you money. All right. It gives you problems. Why not have a system in place to do that for you? And as you guys can you see this? Look, Gary Vaynerchuk is building a list of contacts. He's collecting an asset. right? So every person that's visiting his website has the opportunity to enter on his little capture page here their name and their email to subscribe. And look, it goes directly to their inbox every single Monday morning. All right, they will get the Hustlers Digest. And ironically enough, I am subscribed to his newsletter because he puts out amazing content, okay? But if you look at Gary Vaynerchuk, okay, he's not only got people who are on his list here, but when he emails out people, this is one of the emails that I got from him on March 6th, okay? Like I said, I'm actually subscribed to his newsletter. So look, he sends out an email, he puts in a video there for his YouTube, and he puts in some length here, okay? But then look, he connects to his social media, his Instagram, his Facebook, his Twitter, his YouTube. Do you guys see this? So Gary V, okay, who's a multi-millionaire making 7 and 8 figures every single year annually, okay, he's using his email list to build celebrity authority in the marketplace to where people like, know, and trust him, to build high responsiveness with his list, okay, to cultivate a relationship with them not only on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, but YouTube as well, okay? Isn't that cool? Is that not badass? And everyone knows, pretty much everyone knows Gary V, all right? And you can look at his Facebook, you can look at all of his social media, and he's been able to build it up over the years. All right, he's been able to build it up. And that's how you do it, guys. That is the heartbeat to building a business online. So that pretty much sums up what I wanted to share with you guys today in the last training series. I really hope you got value. I hope it made sense. I really hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did putting together for you. And what I want to do, just to end out everything here, is I want to invite you guys, if you are very serious about building a business online and wanting to have the next 90-day game plan set in place for yourself, to cultivate a list of contacts, to be able to become the hunted instead of the hunter, so that you can, not have to chase people, not have to chase friends and family, not have to do home meetings, all right? So that you can become a celebrity authority in the marketplace today. It doesn't matter the business you're in, or if you're not in a business, then what I want to do is invite you guys to personally be able to work with myself. I'll leave a button down below. There will be a form there where you can fill out your contact information and actually be able to get the chance to hop on the phone with me and even be able to join me in the movement that I am a part of if you do not have a business and you want to be able to resell the same offer that I have, the same offers I should say, and be able to utilize the same marketing tools that I utilize to send out automated emails and be able to create capture pages so that you can build your list. If you want to be able to access that and so much more, all right, then I encourage you, click the link down below, fill out the information there, and I look forward to connecting with you guys on the other side. But that said, that's it. I look forward to seeing you guys on the beaches of the world. Go out there, don't sit on information, take action on information. That's what changes your life.